So we are going to quickly go over episode 7, and then we're going to cover the latest promo for episode 8. Alright, so without a doubt, I honestly thought that Jordan was going to explode after seeing him multiple times lose control of his powers in the last episode. I'm literally glad he didn't become the next Derek Powell. As for my theory about X-Kryptonite being a factor, I guess we can throw that out the window. Point is, I'm glad Jordan is safe. I'm guessing his human half is making it difficult for his body to control his powers. Furthermore, to save some time, he is able to better control his hearing powers, but we'll come back to this segment later in the video. Also, Lois finds out Marcus or Lex at the moment is not really who he is. In addition, Clark investigates and is worried, especially after hearing the words Captain Luthor from the AI device Captain in Lex's Luthor. RB. As per the supposed Lex's request, Lois is able to set up a meet so that Lex and Superman are able to talk things out. Meanwhile, Mr. Edge has his candidates to receive the X-Kryptonite, which I feel bad for those people and for Lana, as Lana unknowingly helped select those people. Heck, her husband almost got picked. In addition to the Lex storyline, we do get more flashbacks of his world. Turns out he had a daughter as well. Unfortunately, his Lois died. Moreover, his daughter does help him build the suit that we first saw in the pilot episode. However, something does happen where he's not able to return to his own world, but he does mention to his daughter he will return. As we get to the end of the episode, Superman and Lex do meet, but Lex is still carrying all those flashbacks that we saw and tries to eliminate this Earth's Superman quickly. Luckily, as I mentioned before, Jordan was able to better control his hearing, which he and John were able to help their dad from being killed by Lex. Also, man, Clark almost kills Lex right here, which Lois appears just in time so that the fighting stops. I don't know, man, I know Clark has kids and he's just trying to defend them, but it literally looked like he was gonna punch a hole through Lex's chest. Apart from this, if you were listening earlier in the video, I did say the supposed Lex. This is because I was pretty foolish and did not realize that Lex is not actually a different Lex, but is the Man of Steel like the title mentions, which that flew over my head. Yep, he's John Henry Irons. It wasn't until they mentioned his name twice that it clicked in my head. One last thing to mention. The reason we kept hearing Luthor was because the AI was originally programmed for Luthor in that world. But reprogramming was necessary if someone other than Luthor was to use that technology. Now for episode 8's promo, Holding the Wrench, John Henry Iron, or I guess now we can call him by his comic book name, Steel mentions to Superman what happened in his world, which is already happening in this world as well. Only difference is that Mr. Edge is in charge of the X-Kryptonite. The promo may indicate that in episode 8, we may also see how Steel was able to go against other people with Kryptonian abilities. Guessing not everything went as planned, which is where we see Steel and his damaged ship going somewhere else, which would be to this Earth obviously. I know certain iterations of Steel's character included his suit having the House of L symbol and others didn't. But it'd be pretty nice if in the end, we see him finally accepting Superman as well as having his suit have the House of L symbol. Or even better, if his world is not completely destroyed, he could return to his world after saving this world, only to become the hope the other Earth needed, including saving his daughter in a newly created suit. I know that may be too much fan service, but it'd still be nice to see if possible. Nevertheless, whatever happens in the end should be pretty entertaining.